Eala's redemption versus Cirstea after Dubai upset. Fresh off another career-defining victory, rising Filipina star Alexandra Eala is bracing for a high-stakes rematch against Romanian veteran Sorana Cirstea at the prestigious WTA 1000 Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships. Currently ranked number 47 in the world but holding a career-high live ranking of number 38, the 20-year-old Eala is riding the momentum of her stunning 6-1, 7-6, 7-5 upset of world number 9 Jasmine Paolini, her third career victory over a top 10 opponent. As she prepares for her second career meeting with Cirstea, Eala remains focused on sustaining her breakthrough run and reaching the quarterfinals. "I think each match is a challenge. Everybody at this stage really wants to continue. Yeah, I'm not an exception to that either," said Eala following her emotional triumph over Paolini in their 100-minute center court battle. The upcoming round of 16 clash, scheduled Thursday past midnight, Manila time, offers Eala an opportunity for redemption after falling to Cirstea in a tightly contested three-set encounter at the 2024 Madrid Open, 6-3, 6-7, 6-4. She'd been doing really well recently. "I know she won a tournament just a couple weeks ago, I think. She's a very experienced player. Physically very fit. I'm really excited," Eala said during her post-match press conference. Cirstea has been in impressive form, carrying a 7-match winning streak and recently defeating Emma Raducanu to capture the Transylvania Open title. She also advanced strongly in Dubai with a straight sets win over Linda Noskova, proving her determination to end her career on a high note. Meanwhile, Eala's victory over Paolini further cemented her growing reputation as one of the tour's most dangerous young players. She dictated play with aggressive counterpunching and composure under pressure, marking her third top 10 breakthrough following previous wins over number 5 Madison Keys and number 2 Iga Swiatek during her landmark semifinal run in Miami last year. "As the Miami anniversary comes up, I would be coming up on 1 year of really full just WTA tournaments. So I think that comes with a lot of learnings as well, a lot of maturity," she said. Tennis undercurrent. Alex Eala's Phoenix run and the Cirstea rematch. At the heart of the desert, bound by scorching sun and swirling sand, the Emirates' jewel of women's tennis, the Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships, has become a crucible of courage, temperament, and destiny. For many, it is simply another WTA 1000 stop. For one Filipina, it is an odyssey of identity, belief, and redemption. Alexandra Eala, barely 20 years of age, has rewritten her own story over the past fortnight, turning expectation into exhilaration and pressure into possibility. Emerging from relative obscurity on the global stage, she carried not just her racket to the Aviation Club Tennis Center but the collective heartbeat of an entire nation. Her second-round match against Jasmine Paolini, the 30-year-old Italian and former Dubai champion, will be remembered not just in statistics but in raw emotion. Eala produced one of the most dramatic upsets of her young career, dominating early and then staving off adversity to topple a top 10 opponent, a rare triumph that electrified the crowd and signaled a coming of age. This victory wasn't a moment, it was an unveiling. Cyclone the upset that shook the sand. The first set was emphatic. Eala unleashed her forehand with surgical precision and punished Paolini with depth, pace, and unanticipated variety. What had begun as an even contest at 1-1 soon became a procession of games in Eala's favor, with the Filipino star taking it 6-1. If this was a statement, the second set became a sermon. Paolini struck back with veteran guile, pulled a set-point advantage, and nearly turned the tide. But in the electric atmosphere, with Filipinos chanting and waving flags, creating what looked more like a home court than a neutral desert stadium, Eala found new gears. With remarkable poise, she forced a tiebreak and then closed it out on her 5th match point. The win was not only a blow to a top 10 player, it was a declaration. She said afterward, "In the melting pot of exhaustion and joy. All the emotions are coming because the tension was so high, especially during that second set. I'm really happy to have gotten through." Eala, after her win over Paolini. For a moment, the lines between player and poet blurred. Every deep ground stroke and contested point became a verse in this match's climactic stanza. From youth to moment, The evolution of Eala. Eala did not arrive fully formed at this scene. She is a story of labor, resilience, and incremental breakthroughs. As a junior sensation, she already showed flashes of brilliance, but it is one thing to harness potential, another thing entirely to dominate at the highest level. Breaking into the top 50 at this age is impressive. Securing multiple top 10 wins before your 21st birthday is extraordinary. But victories like this are not just statistical landmarks. They represent transformation. In the space of one match, Eala shifted from promising underdog to feared competitor. In that process, she bore the psychological weight of every winding point, being down, contesting set points, and staying present until the last ball was struck. In an interview after the match, she smiled wryly when asked how she would recover. Sleep. Eala, lightly as a champion might. It was the simplest answer possible, but also the truest. Compass enter the veteran, Cirstea's role in this narrative. On the other side of this architectural ascent stands Cirstea, a figure in her mid-30s who brings to the court a lifetime of matches, battles, and tactical nuances. Cirstea, ranked number 32 in the world, is not merely an opponent on a draw sheet, she is a living repository of experience. She has been on the tour for nearly 2 decades, served at speeds that topple defenses, and wielded her trademark forehand with relentless aggression. Her season has been strong. After wrestling a title at the WTA 250 Transylvania Open, she came to Dubai with form and confidence in tow, and recently stunned number 14 seed Linda Noskova to reach the round of 16. This is a player who, by her own admission, is navigating the twilight of her career, yet she does not retreat from the court, she perseveres. It is precisely this contrast, youthful ascent versus seasoned tenacity, that makes the upcoming match so compelling. Magnifying glass tilted left, a story of redemption and rivalry. For Eala, the match against Cirstea is not simply a continuation of her Dubai run, it is a chance at narrative redemption. The two have history. They met previously at the 2024 Madrid Open, where the Romanian edged out a win in 3 sets. It was a close contest, and one that left Eala with a lesson etched in the margins of memory. That past result fuels the present tension. Where once Eala learned from a loss, here now lies the avenue for a comeback, not only on the scoreboard, but in her own tennis psyche. This is not revenge in vengeance. It is redemption in growth. Cirstea's tour life is a tapestry of ups and downs, from battling Grand Slam contenders to dismantling young hopefuls. Yet she rarely offers her opponent an easy point. Cirstea's presence forces her adversary to engage, to think, to adapt. In that sense, she is the architectural challenge that defines many careers. For Eala, this is more than a match. It is a reckoning with her own evolution.